Welcome, everyone. Today, our topic is Learn English by Yourself. Many people think English is difficult. Many people believe they need teachers, classes, or expensive courses. But the truth is simple. You can learn English by yourself. You do not need perfect conditions. You do not need to be smart. You do not need to live in an English-speaking country. You only need the right mindset, the right method, and daily practice. Millions of people around the world have learned English on their own. By listening, by reading, by speaking slowly, and by practicing every day. Learning English by yourself gives you freedom. You learn at your own speed. You learn without pressure. You learn without fear of mistakes. Mistakes are not failure. Mistakes are part of learning. In this video, we will understand how you can start learning English alone, how to practice daily, how to improve listening and speaking, and how to stay consistent without giving up. If you are shy to speak English, if you feel stuck, or if you think you started late, this lesson is for you. English is a skill, and every skill can be learned. Let's begin. Lesson 1. Change your mindset about English. Before you learn English, you must change how you think about English. Most people fail not because English is hard, but because their mindset is wrong. English is not a talent. English is not intelligence. English is a skill, and every skill can be learned. Stop saying English is difficult. Many learners repeat this sentence. English is very difficult. This sentence creates fear in the mind. When the mind believes something is difficult, it stops trying seriously. The truth is simple. English is not difficult. English is new. New things always feel difficult at first. Walking was difficult once. Writing was difficult once. Using a phone was difficult once. But you learned them. English is the same. You do not need to be perfect. Many people are afraid of English because they want to speak perfectly. This is a big mistake. Perfect English is not required. Clear English is enough. Native speakers also make mistakes. They forget words. They use simple sentences. Communication is more important than perfection. If people understand you, you are successful. Mistakes are not shameful. Fear of mistakes stops learning. Many learners think, what if people laugh? What if I say something wrong? But mistakes are part of learning. A child learns language by making mistakes. They speak wrong words many times, but nobody stops them. You must think like a learner, not like a judge. Every mistake means, I am learning. No mistakes means, I am not trying. You do not need a teacher all the time. Teachers are helpful, but they are not compulsory. Many people learned English by watching videos, listening to stories, reading simple books, talking to themselves. You can become your own teacher. Your phone can be your classroom. Your home can be your practice space. Learning by yourself gives confidence. Stop comparing yourself with others. Comparison kills motivation. Some people learn faster. Some people learn slower. That is normal. Your journey is different. If you compare, you feel weak. You feel late. You feel discouraged. Instead, compare yourself with yesterday. If today you understand more than before, you are improving. That is enough. Think in terms of daily practice. English is not learned in one day. It is learned daily. 10 minutes every day is better than 2 hours once a week. Strong learners do not ask, "How fast can I learn English?" They ask, "How can I practice English every day?" Consistency beats speed. Believe. I can learn English. This belief changes everything. If you believe you can learn, you will find ways. If you believe you cannot, you will find excuses. Say this daily. I am learning English. I am improving every day. I do not need to be perfect. Belief creates effort. Effort creates progress. Simple, real-life example. Person A says, "My English is bad. I cannot learn." He stops trying. Person B says, "My English is weak, but I'm learning." He practices daily. After some months, person B speaks better. Same English. Different mindset. How to practice this lesson daily. Every day. Stop negative self-talk. Accept mistakes. Speak slowly. Practice without fear. Remind yourself, English is a skill. I am learning it. English does not require confidence first. Confidence comes after practice. Do not wait to feel ready. Start now. Change your mindset and English will start changing automatically. Lesson 2. Start with listening, not speaking. Many people try to speak English first. They memorize grammar rules. They memorize sentences. But they still cannot speak confidently. Why? Because listening comes before speaking. You learned your first language by listening, not by speaking. English is the same. Why listening is the foundation of English. Listening trains your brain. When you listen, you learn pronunciation. You learn natural sentence structure. You learn rhythm and tone. You learn real English. Without listening, speaking feels forced and slow. Strong English learners listen more than they speak. You cannot speak what you have not heard. This is very important. If your brain has not heard English enough, it does not know how to produce it. That is why. Words do not come. Sentences break. You feel blank. Listening fills your brain with English. Speaking becomes easier later. Do not worry about understanding everything. Many learners stop listening because they do not understand 100%. This is a mistake. You do not need to understand everything. Even 50 to 60% understanding is enough. Your brain learns patterns, not words only. Over time, understanding increases naturally. What should you listen to? Listen to simple English. For example, short stories, graded readers, slow English videos, daily conversation, English, simple podcasts. Do not start with fast movies. Simple input creates strong foundation. Listen repeatedly, not once. Listening once is not enough. Strong learners listen again and again. When you listen repeatedly, words become familiar. Sentences feel natural. Fear reduces. Repetition creates confidence. Passive listening and active listening. There are 2 types of listening. Passive listening, while walking, while cooking, while resting. Active listening, with attention, with focus, with repetition. Both are useful. Passive builds familiarity. Active builds clarity. Listen every day, even if little. Consistency matters more than duration. 15 to 20 minutes daily is powerful. Daily listening trains your brain slowly but permanently. Skipping days breaks momentum. Real-life example. Person A studies grammar only. He listens very little. Speaking feels hard. Person B listens daily. Grammar improves naturally. Speaking becomes easier. Same effort, different focus. How to practice listening daily. Every day. Listen to one short English audio. Listen again the next day. Do not translate everything. Enjoy the sound of English. Let English enter your life naturally. Do not force speaking too early. Speaking will come. Do not rush it. First, fill your mind with English sounds. When the brain is ready, words will come automatically. Listening is silent practice, but it is the most powerful one. If you want to speak English fluently, start by listening patiently. English enters through the ears and comes out through the mouth. Lesson 3. Read simple English every day. Reading is a powerful way to learn English by yourself. If listening fills your ears with English, reading fills your eyes and mind with English. Together, they build strong understanding. Why reading is important for self-learners. Reading helps you learn new words naturally, understand sentence structure, improve grammar without rules, think in English. When you read daily, English becomes familiar. Strong learners read more than they memorize. Start with very simple English. Many learners make one big mistake. They start with difficult books. This creates stress and frustration. Start with graded readers, short stories, simple articles, easy conversations. Simple English builds confidence. Difficult English breaks motivation. Do not translate every word. This is very important. If you translate every word, reading becomes slow. Learning becomes boring. Mind gets tired. Instead, guess meaning from context. Skip difficult words. Focus on the main idea. Understanding 70% is enough. Read again and again. Reading once is not enough. Strong learners read the same text 2 or 3 times. First reading, general meaning. Second reading, better understanding. Third reading, confidence. Repetition makes English stick. Read aloud sometimes. Reading aloud helps speaking. When you read aloud, you practice pronunciation. You gain confidence. You train your mouth. Do not worry about mistakes. Speak slowly. Speak clearly. Your mouth learns by practice. Reading builds vocabulary naturally. Do not memorize long word lists. Reading gives you words in real sentences. When you see a word many times, you remember it automatically. Natural vocabulary is stronger than memorized vocabulary. Make reading a daily habit. Consistency matters more than time. Even 5 pages daily, 10 minutes daily is enough. Daily reading creates fluency slowly. Skipping days slows progress. Real-life example. Person A memorizes words, forgets quickly. Person B reads simple stories daily. Words stay longer, same words, different learning. How to practice reading daily, every day. Choose one simple text. Read without pressure. Enjoy the story. Read again next day. Enjoyment keeps you consistent. Reading improves confidence. When you read daily, English feels familiar. Fear reduces. Confidence increases. Confidence helps speaking later. Reading is quiet learning, but very powerful. If you want to learn English by yourself, make reading a daily friend. Simple reading today creates fluent English tomorrow. Lesson 4. Speak to yourself without fear. Many people understand English, but they cannot speak. The problem is not knowledge. The problem is fear. Speaking to yourself is the safest way to remove that fear. Why self-talk is important. Before you speak with others, you must speak with yourself. When you speak to yourself, there is no pressure. There is no judgment. There is no fear. You are free to make mistakes. This freedom builds confidence. You do not need a partner to speak. Many learners say, "I have no one to practice with." This is not a problem. You are your first practice partner. Speaking alone trains your brain to produce English naturally. Start with simple sentences. Do not try to speak big sentences. Start small. For example, I am learning English. Today, I feel happy. I am reading a story. Simple sentences build fluency. Complex sentences will come later. Describe your daily life in English. This is a powerful method. Talk about what you are doing, what you see, what you plan. For example, I am making tea. I am going to study now. Daily life gives unlimited topics. Speak slowly and clearly. Do not rush. Fluency is not speed. Fluency is clarity. Speak slowly. Think calmly. Speed will increase naturally. Do not correct every mistake. Constant correction kills confidence. When you speak to yourself, focus on flow. Ignore small mistakes. Keep talking. Correction can come later. Confidence comes first. Record your voice sometimes. Recording helps improvement. When you listen to yourself, you notice mistakes. You see progress. Confidence increases. Do not judge yourself harshly. Progress is more important than perfection. Speak daily, even for few minutes. Consistency matters. 5 to 10 minutes daily is better than long sessions sometimes. Daily speaking removes fear slowly. Real-life example. Person A waits for perfect English, never speaks. Person B speaks to himself daily, improves slowly. After some months, Person B speaks confidently, same English, different courage. How to practice self-speaking daily. Every day. Speak aloud for 5 minutes. Talk about your day. Use simple words. Enjoy the process. English grows through use. Speaking begins in silence. When you speak to yourself without fear, speaking to others becomes easy. Your voice learns English by hearing itself. Lesson 5. Build vocabulary the smart way. Many learners think vocabulary means memorizing thousands of words. This is a big mistake. Vocabulary is not about quantity. Vocabulary is about use. You do not need many words. You need the right words, used again and again. Why memorizing word lists fails? Many people try this method. Write 50 words. Memorize meanings. Forget them after some days. This happens because words are not used. Words have no context. Brain cannot remember isolated information. Memorization without usage is weak learning. Learn words in context, not alone. Words live inside sentences. When you learn a word in a sentence, you understand how to use it. You remember it longer. You can speak naturally. For example, instead of learning, decide equals choose. Learn. I decided to study English today. Context makes words powerful. Focus on daily use words first. Do not learn rare or difficult words. Start with common words used in daily life. Go, come, make, take. Feel, think, want, need. Happy, tired, busy, free. These words appear everywhere. In listening, in reading, in speaking. Common words build fluency faster. Repeat words. Do not rush. Strong learners repeat words. Seeing a word once is not enough. Seeing it many times makes it permanent. You may see the same word while listening, while reading, while speaking. This repetition is natural learning. Do not hurry to learn new words every day. Deep learning is better than fast learning. Use new words immediately. This is very important. When you learn a new word, use it in a sentence. Speak it aloud. Write it if possible. For example, word esfuerza improve. Sentence. I want to improve my English. Usage locks the word in your memory. Make your own simple sentences. Do not copy long sentences. Make short sentences about your life. For example, I am improving every day. I practice English at night. Personal sentences are easier to remember. Learn phrases, not single words. English is spoken in phrases. For example, I am looking for, I am interested in, I am good at. Learning phrases helps you speak faster without thinking about grammar. Keep a small vocabulary notebook. Do not write too many words. Write 5 to 10 useful words with one simple sentence. Review them regularly. Small notebook, strong memory. Real-life example. Person A memorizes 100 words, forgets most of them. Person B learns 10 words and uses them daily. After some weeks, Person B speaks better. Same effort, different method. How to practice vocabulary daily. Every day. Learn 2 to 3 useful words. Use them in speaking. Listen for them in videos. Read them in stories. This creates strong connection. Vocabulary grows naturally with input. When you listen and read daily, vocabulary grows automatically. Do not force it. Trust the process. English words will come when your brain is ready. Do not chase big vocabulary. Build usable vocabulary. Words you use daily are more valuable than words you only memorize. Smart vocabulary creates confident English. Lesson 6. Practice grammar without fear. Many people are scared of grammar. They think grammar is difficult. They think grammar stops them from speaking. This is not true. Grammar is not your enemy. Fear of grammar is the enemy. You do not need perfect grammar to speak good English. Grammar is a tool, not a test. Grammar is used to communicate, not to impress. You are not giving an exam every time you speak. If your message is clear, your grammar is good enough. Many native speakers use simple grammar. Make mistakes. Still communicate clearly. Communication is the goal. You do not need to learn all grammar rules. This is very important. English grammar has many rules, but you do not need all of them. Start with basic grammar only. Present tense, past tense, future tense, simple sentence structure. Basic grammar covers most daily conversations. Advanced grammar can come later. Learn grammar through examples. Do not memorize rules. Rules are confusing. Examples are easy. Instead of learning present tense rule, learn. I work every day. She studies English. Your brain learns patterns naturally. Speak first. Correct later. Many learners stop speaking because they are thinking about grammar. This blocks fluency. Strong learners. Speak first. Focus on meaning. Correct slowly. Fluency comes before accuracy. Accuracy improves with time. Make small grammar mistakes and move on. Mistakes are normal. If you stop every time you make a mistake, you will never speak. For example, I go market yesterday. This sentence is not perfect, but it is understandable. Later you will learn. I went to the market yesterday. Learning is gradual. Use simple sentence structure. Simple sentences are powerful. For example, subject plus verb plus object. I am learning English. I watch videos daily. You do not need complex sentences to sound confident. Simple English is clear English. Practice one grammar point at a time. Do not try to learn everything together. For example, today, present tense. Tomorrow, past tense. Use that grammar all day. In speaking, in writing, in thinking. This builds strong understanding. Grammar improves with listening and reading. You do not learn grammar only from books. When you listen daily, read daily, your brain automatically absorbs grammar. This is natural learning. Grammar enters quietly. Real-life example. Person A waits to learn grammar perfectly, never speaks. Person B speaks with simple grammar, improves daily. After some months, person B speaks clearly and confidently. Same grammar, different courage. How to practice grammar daily, every day. Learn one small grammar idea. Use it in 5 sentences. Speak those sentences aloud. Do not fear mistakes. Grammar grows with usage. Do not let others scare you. Some people correct too much. Some people laugh. Ignore them. You are learning for yourself, not for them. Confidence is more important than correctness. Grammar is a helper, not a judge. Use simple grammar. Speak without fear. Improve slowly. Clear English is better than perfect silence. Lesson 7. Think in English little by little. Many learners can read English. Many learners can understand English, but they still feel slow when speaking. Why? Because they are thinking in their first language and then translating into English. To learn English by yourself, you must slowly learn to think in English. You do not need to think full English immediately. This is very important. Thinking in English is a process, not a switch. Do not force it. Strong learners start small. They think in single words, short phrases, simple sentences. Slowly, the mind adapts. Start with daily thoughts in English. Begin with simple daily thinking. For example, I am tired. I need water. It is hot today. These thoughts come naturally. Do not translate, just think. This is the first step. Replace small thoughts, not big ones. Do not try to think about deep topics in English. Start with basic things. What you see, what you feel, what you are doing. For example, I am walking. I am studying now. Simple thinking builds habit. Think slowly and clearly. Do not rush. Thinking slowly is good. Speed comes with time. Clarity matters more than speed. When thoughts are clear, speaking becomes easy. Do not worry about grammar while thinking. Thinking is private. No one is judging you. You can think like, I go market now. It is okay. Correct grammar will improve naturally through listening and reading. Thinking builds flow, not perfection. Use English in your inner voice. Everyone has an inner voice. Use English there. While resting, while walking, while waiting. Small moments matter. These moments train your brain daily. Thinking in English reduces fear. When English becomes part of your thinking, fear reduces. Translation stops. Confidence grows. Speaking becomes natural. English feels familiar, not foreign. Do not stop thinking in your language completely. This is normal. You can think in both languages. Over time, English thoughts increase. Translation decreases. This change is natural. Do not force it. Real-life example. Person. Always translates. Speaking feels slow. Person B starts thinking small English thoughts daily. Speaking becomes easier. Same English, different habit. How to practice thinking in English daily. Every day. Think 5 to 10 minutes in English. Use simple words. Describe your actions. Do not correct too much. Consistency matters. English becomes natural with time. One day you will notice. Words come faster. Sentences feel easier. Fear is less. This happens quietly. English grows silently inside the mind. You do not need teachers all the time. You do not need expensive courses. You need right mindset, daily listening, simple reading, speaking without fear, smart vocabulary, basic grammar, thinking in English slowly. If you practice a little every day, English will become part of your life. Remember this: English is a skill, and every skill can be learned. Start small. Stay consistent. Trust the process. You can learn English by yourself. Learning English does not need pressure. It needs patience and daily practice. If you listen a little, read a little, and speak a little every day, English will slowly become natural. If this video helped you, please like the video. Subscribe to the channel for more simple and practical English lessons that you can follow by yourself. Remember, you do not need perfection. You need consistency.